Hello everyone, welcome to LTEC 623 Video Editing Tutorial 3. In this video, we're going to learn how to detach audio from a video file. Unfortunately, WeVideo doesn't have the built-in functionality to separate the audio part of a video from a video itself. In contrast, more sophisticated video editing software like Final Cut, Camtasia, even iMovie makes it really easy with just a couple of clicks to separate audio from video. So this tutorial is all about how to prepare your files ahead of time so you can import them into WeVideo. And the good news is it's super simple to detach audio from video. So let's take a look at how to do that. Here I am on my desktop. I have my project folder. And if I go inside that folder, I can see I have a video and I have nothing in my audio folder. And of course, the problem is if I just take a look at
While she taught the other.
if I just take a look at that file, I can see there's both video and of course I can hear audio. So the question is, how do we extract the audio only out of that particular video file? If you're on a Mac, it's really simple to do. What you need to do is open up your video file by selecting it, right-clicking, and saying open with the QuickTime Player. And when you open it with the QuickTime Player, you can make sure you have the right file open and go up to the File menu. And when you do that, click File and come down to Export As. When you do that, you'll see you have a couple of options, and all the way at the bottom is the audio only option. In other words, what you can ask QuickTime Player to do is export only the audio of this video file. So I'm going to go ahead and click on audio only. And as soon as I do that, QuickTime is going to ask me, well, where do you want to save this exported file? And so I'm going to go into my project folder and I'm going to actually save it in the audio subfolder. By default, QuickTime is going to give it the same exact name as the source video file, which is a good practice. But what I'm going to do is just append onto the end here the word QuickTime. So I know that this is audio only and I did this conversion through QuickTime. After I add that in, I can go ahead and click Save. And QuickTime will get to work on actually exporting and processing the audio of this file. And depending on how modern and how fancy your computer is, this will take more or less time. As soon as I see that it's done, I can go ahead and quit the QuickTime Player. And now if we look in my project folder, I actually have a new file in the audio folder. And you can see here it's labeled QuickTime. And if I just preview that file, and let me jump ahead for a second.
But she would go grade by grade, teaching a lesson or two. So
Perfect. I can hear the audio that I recorded while recording my video. Excellent. And of course, using WeVideo, I can now import or upload this audio file into my project. Now, if you don't have a Mac, another piece of software you can use that is cross-platform is the VLC Media Player. Here's the website for VLC, www.videoland.org. I'm sure many of you already know about this software, but just in case you don't, it's free open source multimedia player. And what I like about it is it's cross-platform. There's a Windows version, a Mac version, a Linux version, and they also have options for the mobile platforms. So you could go ahead and download this and install it. Now I already have it installed on my computer. So click on VLC to launch the software. Here it is. And then to extract audio from a video file, I need to come up to File, and I'm going to click on Convert/Stream. And when I click on that, VLC is going to ask me a couple of questions. First, what's the source file? What media do you want to convert and or stream? So I need to click the Open Media button, and it takes me to my desktop. I'm going to go into my project file, and I'm going to click in. I need to extract the audio from this video file. So I'm going to select it and then click Open. Then it's going to ask me, okay, choose a profile. In other words, what do you want to do? How do you want to convert this particular video file? And if I drop down the main menu here, I can see there's lots of different options, but you'll notice they're categorized into video conversions and audio conversions. I want one of the audio conversions, so I'm going to choose audio-MP3. And then finally, VLC Media Player wants to know, where do you want to put this converted audio? Are you going to stream it to a server somewhere, or are you going to save it as a file? So I'm going to save it as a file, and then it says, okay, you need to select a location. So I'm going to click Browse, and I'm going to go back to my desktop, into my project folder. I'm going to go into my audio file, and then I'm going to click the name of the file that's already in there to get an exact match. But instead of labeling it QuickTime, I'm going to label it VLC because that's the format that I want to use. After I make that adjustment, I'm going to click Save. Now, I have everything set up. I have my source file specified, the conversion format selected, and I know what the destination is. So I need to tell VLC to get to work and save that audio. And right away, it's going to get to work. You can see it's processing progress down here at the bottom. Okay, it looks like everything's done, so I can quit VLC and I can look in my project folder, and boom, right away, you can see I have two audio files in my audio folder. One created from VLC and one created from QuickTime. And again, now I can go to WeVideo and I can import these two audio files into my project and use them however I want. That's all for this video. Thanks everyone. See you online.